national championships here at the beautiful UPEI field in Charlottetown, PEI. This is Martin Ohms here, giving you the commentary between Quebec coming from St. Charles in Quebec City against Saskatchewan's Prince Albert Celtics. If you guys want, you can always join in on the action. Send a tweet over at Canada Soccer EN and at Martin Ohms. Love to hear where you guys are all watching the game for, who you're cheering for, and what are your guys' thoughts on the game. Quebec is in the white and black. They're going to be going from your right to your left in your screen. And they got the ball early on the far side. That's Viens, she got the lone goal in that draw against Nova Scotia yesterday, going against Saskatchewan, who hasn't played a match yet. So no idea how they're going to be playing like. And so we'll have to wait and see as this game continues. As Quebec, some great passing going in, and they go through on the far right side, are holding into the corner a little bit too hard, and they're able to win. An early corner kick is Quebec, so putting Saskatchewan under some early pressure. Again, this is their first game of the tournament, so we're going to have to wait and see how they're going to adjust against a Quebec team that's already kind of got familiarized with the field and the play of this tournament. And they got a loud Quebec squad joining with them. A lot of fans here from both teams. Great to see here in Charlottetown. So we have an early corner. This one's going far post. The goalie took a little slip. That's Steinhauer. She took a little bit of slip in her goal, but it still goes far post. Trying to battle her way through on the far side is Fortin. And Saskatchewan's forced to play out of bounds. Some good pressure there from Fortin. Throw coming in here. That's Fredette Tremblay. Trying to play back. A great touch to bring it down. Trying to work through. Blocked as Cloutier's in there now. And Cloutier was called for the offside, so it's going to be a free kick going against Quebec. Good early pressure from the Quebec side. Wind's starting to pick up a little bit. It's going to go towards Saskatchewan's end a little bit to Quebec's far corner of the field. As some nice moves brought in there by Cowles. She couldn't work her way through, and Quebec will get control on their own end. Ball gets played down. There's Cloutier. Cloutier can't see anything, brings it back for Fortin. Inside, ball's a little bit too strong, though, for Dominique Fortin, and it'll go all the way back to the back line for Quebec. Playing it around in this back line is Patry, and she'll play it over to the right side. Nice move to separate themselves as they're slowing the play down in midfield. You're going to pass the ball to field. Quick passing there from Quebec. Finally gets stripped from her. And there's Olsen trying to play it up, trying to find Gaybrook up top. Can't do so. Gaybrook once again trying to work it through. Find Dole. Can't find her. Quebec intercepts, and they're going to play down on the left side. Trying to keep it in and doing a good job there is Patsley. She's under a lot of pressure as Gaybrook gets brought down, and it's going to be a free kick going against Tremblay as Gaybrook got brought down. And this is good early chance here for Saskatchewan to go the other way, and Cowles will come over to take it. Cowles has Cadet on an overlap if she so chooses. Looks like she's going to send this one in. Good ball in, headed away by Tremblay. This one's headed backwards, and that tests the keeper, Labrec. A little bit of a back header from their own defender, but Labrec has no troubles, and she'll hang on to it. Passing it around in the back this time. The keeper will clear it away down, takes no chances, and hits it out of play for throwing. Some early pressure come from Quebec. Now Saskatchewan's trying to put it on. First goal, very pivotal in this game. Nice little overlap there. Back heel coming down on the far left side, trying to get a ball inside the box. Blocked, but Saskatchewan is able to win a corner kick. This has the making of a very quick, action-packed game. Could be seeing some goals here, I feel. But the pace is very quick early in this one. We are playing 2 40-minute halves, not the usual 45s. If you're just tuning into the tournament for the first time. So a reminder, it's 40 minutes. 5 players on top of the box. Who gets in, headed away by Quebec into the far corner. Trying to work it in on the right side. Can't do so. And they're still trying to clear it away. Here's Quebec, and they're finally able to bring it back to their defense and play it around the back. And Labrec will clear it away. She only gets it back to the right side. Brought down. Trying to pace it through on the right side. Can't work it past the midfielder. And I'll go out for a Quebec throw. Brought down midfield. There's Fortin. Brings it back. Line. That's Patley. Patley. Back to the keeper, and that was dangerous there as Lebrec was able just to clear it away in time. But this defensive line for Quebec not afraid to play it in the back line as Gabriel does a great job able to go win a throw-in as Gaudette will take it. She'll try to throw it down the line over the head of Olsen. Knock down the line, bring it in. Trying to hold it into the corners, Tremblay. Tremblay couldn't keep it in, and it'll go for a Saskatchewan throw-in deep in the corner. Playing it down the line, brought down. There's Olsen. Olsen in the corner, gets a strip from her by Tremblay, and it's going to be another throw-in. She's going to take this one quickly down the line. Flicked on into the box. No one in sight, though. That'll be cleared away. There's Fortin up. Grenier, she can't get to it. Here comes Saskatchewan the other way, trying to get through. Is Dole. She couldn't do so, and now the other way. Here comes Dominique Fortin down the line. Try to find Grenier up top. It looks like Grenier, she was able to hit it off the defender, Anderson Keene, and it's going to be a throw for Quebec the other way. Again, lots of pace in this second game early. Taken quickly. Tremblay brings it down. There's Patley. Back to Tremblay. Trying to play it back. Now they're trying to put some pressure. Brought down. Cloutier. Cloutier under some pressure. She brings it into the middle. Over to Fortin. Great ball over to the right side. Good space. Here comes a shot. And Steinhauer doesn't get challenged there. But it's a great switch there from Fortin. Was able to switch it through and get a good counterattack going on that far right side. Steinhauer's going to take her time and just play the ball short. There's Gaudette. Gaudette inside. Still passing it around. There's Anderson Keene with the ball up deep. A little bit too strong, though. Now it goes all the way back for Patley in the back line. She touched it, though. Couldn't keep it in place. So it's going to go for a corner kick. So the through ball in does come with a nice final play there. I want to give a huge shout out to my own fellow commentator back at Mount Austin, Steve Erlington, for tuning in. Hopefully you're having fun doing the Mount A games and the ACCs this weekend. Thank you for tuning in as cross goes in near post. Trying to get a shot there, blocked, and Quebec's Cloutier will be able to clear. Trying to get up top, a little pushing and shoving, and headed away there by Anderson Keene. Bringing it down, McPhee, trying to work her way through. McPhee couldn't do so, and it falls to Gaybrook's foot. She couldn't get so. It's good job there from Tremblay. Goes back for Gaybrook. She's able to keep it in. Tremblay's back. Once again, Gaybrook and Tremblay one-on-one. Plays it back for Gaudette. Gaudette back to Anderson Keene. Plays it all the way over, and Morin. Morin, though, under some pressure from Grenier. And it's just switched all the way over. Great ball, and coming in with speed is Gay over on the left side. Here comes Gay over on the left side, trying to work her way through. It goes all the way back, and then another corner kick. Saskatchewan putting a lot of pressure end to end here, but Saskatchewan just starting to get something going offensively and just can't seem to get a final touch in that third, but winning corner kicks already. I think this is their fourth already in the first half. We're going to near post cleared away, though, and it'll go all the way to the back into the D. Saskatchewan trying to put it back into pressure. This one's going in right in the middle, and Lebrec comes out of her goal, and she's able to hang on. Good pressure there coming in from this team from Prince Albert. Trying to go the other way. Some physical between Cloutier and number 4. That's Dole, and turns it over. As Vienne does a great job trying to win it back. There's Tremblay now. Tremblay into the middle. There's Cloutier. Grenier is making a nice run. She switched it over to the far side. This is Lemieux. Lemieux trying to get to it and pass it over to Fortin over on the right side. Trying to get it in for Grenier. Grenier and Steinhauer is able to come out of her goal, and she'll be able to hang on. Coming in this tournament, the Saskatchewan team hasn't had an opportunity to play many games in the season, so they relied on a lot of exhibition games against the local universities and the seniors team to prepare for the nationals, because they won the nationals back in July, so still plenty of time as Gabriel is able to get to it now. trying to work her way through and trying to find McPhee up top. Can do so. Tremblay gets knocked off the ball, and it's going to be a free kick for Quebec, as Olsen came in a little bit too hard on Patsley. Play quickly to Cloutier. Cloutier under some pressure. Good pressure there from Olsen, but it goes all the way back for Patsley, and she's going to switch over the far side. Here comes Gay. She has tons of speed, able to intercept that play. But Quebec will finally be able to settle it down. Here's Patsley, and she'll be able to send it downfield and clear to danger, but this one could be dangerous now. Vienne with speed. She works her way through. Vienne one-on-one. Touches it by, and there it is, the final touch. Dominique Fortin puts it in the goal, and Quebec takes a 1-0 lead here. This team from Quebec City came on the counterattack. Gay came one way, couldn't get it forward, and the other way, Vienne came with a ton of speed, touched it past the sliding goalkeeper Steinhauer, and putting it into the open goal is Dominique Fortin. And end-to-end this game goes, and all of a sudden, 29 minutes left to go. Only played 10 minutes in this first half. It's 1-0 for Quebec. Though still, but the way Saskatchewan has been pushing, it could go any way, though. Just wait and see as the ball goes deep and it goes straight to the hands of Steinhauer. Playing into the back there is Anderson Keene. She'll play it up for Olsen. Touch there, though, from Cal is a little bit too aggressive, and it bounces right back. There's Anderson Keene once again. Trying to work it through. Can't find the striker up top. That's McPhee. Play it back. Lebrec again. Very dangerous. There's Gay there on the far side. She tries to go. This just slowly bounces away from her. Trying to work her way through. Good job from the Quebec defense, but Quebec's putting their goalie, Lebrec, under a lot of pressure, and that can be vital in a turnover later in this game. Very dangerous to play in the back, though, and they're getting away with it so far, but we'll see if that will continue as Fortin comes in on the right side. Playing up, there's Grenier. Trying to work her way through and just cleared away out of sight by Morin, and it will be corner kick for Quebec. Vienne will come over to take. She assisted on that opening goal. She's got 4 players in the box. Saskatchewan bringing everyone back here, except for the lone striker up top. That's Gaybrook. This one goes into the box. Had it on by Fortin. Trying to get some help far post. Working away on the left side there, trying to dance her way through. Is the other Fortin. Trying to work through. The 2 Fortins working very well so far for Quebec. Now there's Cloutier. Back for Tremblay. And they're just going to settle it down. Don't like anything forward, and they're going to bring it past all the way back. There's Patsley. She has Lemieux with her, and she finds Cloutier. Cloutier doesn't get a good touch, but she gets bodied off the ball. Play continues, though. No call by the referee as play continues now. Patsley. In for Lemieux. She touches it back. Ball there from Lemieux, trying to find Vienne on the far right side. Couldn't do so as Gay will get enough for Saskatchewan. They're going to come in the other way. They have some speed, the Saskatchewan team. Just haven't been able to break free so far as the quick passing game from Quebec. And here's another good chance for Vienne. And Steinhauer does a great job coming out of her goal, but still under some pressure here as now it's finally cleared away by Gaudette. But again, Saskatchewan looks to want to play with a lot of speed and use space, but Quebec's quick passing and pressure just hasn't been letting Saskatchewan play their game right now. Fortin into the middle. There's Lemieux. Over the left side, here's Tremblay. Tremblay in for Cloutier. Cloutier with a nice touch, and she's going to work her way past Gaudette. Ball inside the box, just too far ahead, though, for Vienne. And it'll go straight to the hands of Steinhauer. Steinhauer telling her players to move up. She's going to play it on the ground. Anderson Keene's telling her what's open. And trying to send down too far, though, for McPhee, and Pierce Patry all the way back. She might just leave it, and she will just leave it for the keeper there, as Lebrec will pick it up. Taking her time, rolls it out quickly. There's Lemieux. Trying to find Cloutier, can't do so. Lemieux and Cloutier once again in the central midfield. Been a good force so far. Bien. Nice little back heel there, and she has Fortin with some speed. Fortin's going to slow it down, wait for her players to catch up, and play it into the middle. There's Tremblay. Over to the middle. There's Fortin with the ball over to the right side. Some great passing, and on the switch, there's a crossover. Vienne's in the box. Goes over her head, though. And trying to clear it away, though, is Dole. She can't do so, as Quebec still puts Saskatchewan under pressure. Back pass, though, couldn't intercepted by McPhee, but Tremblay does a great job to make up for her mistake, and she wins it back. Gay with that speed, she is able to break free. She comes in through on the left side. Doesn't have much support, though, with her, so she's going to slow it down, hold it in the corner, try to win a corner kick, likely. And she is able to do some great play there from Gay. She does a great job with her speed. Knew she didn't have any help. Just try to hold in the corner and hope to get the best of the situation she did there. And that'll allow her teammates to catch up for this corner kick. Played about 15 minutes so far in this first half. Make sure if you guys want to tune in, thank you guys for tuning in here on Beltline TV 1. And, of course, if you want to give any shout-outs, say hi to anything, you can send a tweet over at Canada Soccer EN or at Martin Ohms, and hopefully we'll be able to see that. As the ball goes in, this one could be dangerous. This one goes far post, and it's headed away. The back came out of her goal and didn't seem to track that one well. As a goal shot there blocked. Second opportunity, couldn't do so. Zemlak had an opportunity, and she couldn't get it on goal. Yeah, she'll touch it back. Cloutier stumbles a little bit, but she regains it and try to switch it over just over the foot of Cowles. And here comes Quebec over on the other way. Good space over on the right side. Has Grenier in front. Sends it into the box. No white jersey in the box, however. And that'll go straight to the hands of Steinauer. Steinauer not happy with the defense right in front of her. Just telling her players, move up down the field. Don't hang too far back. As it gets headed on. Morin hits it on. And bringing it up now is Cowles. Cowles trying to work it up for Olsen. Olsen can't get to it, and it bounces away, though, from the defense of Quebec. And game brought down. No foul, says the referee, and it's going to be a throw-in for Quebec. Brought down short, intercepted by Cowles. She couldn't hang on to it now, as McPhee's going to get her foot in, and she's able to win the ball. McPhee touches inside the middle now for Olsen. Olsen trying to find Gaybrook out wide. Couldn't do so. It was a little bit too strong for her. And that's just going to roll out for the goal kick. .22 minutes left to go. Plenty of time here. The difference is Dominique Fortin's goal in this one. As Lebrec will play this one quickly, has to wait for the ball to go outside the box. They're able to do so there. And they're going to try and play in the back. But Gay's done very good on that far left side for Saskatchewan. She's provided some pressure, and she's doing so again. Her and McPhee up top. Lebrec once again in the back. She's very composed there. They're not afraid to play back to her, and she looks composed. No worries with the player on her, and she's able to clear it away. Foot in there from Morin, trying to keep it in. They are able to do so, but it falls straight to a Quebec foot. Pass inside the middle. There's Lemieux trying to switch it over. Blocked by Gaybrook. Gaybrook get to Olsen. Olsen can't get to it, and Cloutier will play it back for Tremblay. Back to Cloutier. Cloutier trying to play it through. Thought Viens was making the run. She wasn't, though, and that's just going to go for a goal kick. But good idea there. Thought she was going to make the run, try to play the through ball in, try to read it, and just couldn't work together there. Steinauer. Notice a lot of the action has been coming on the near side, and when they have gone to that far side of the field, I've gotten some offensive output, so she's going to switch it over. Some smart switch right there. Playing amongst the back, there's Dole. Trying to work it up, there's Gay helping her. Back to Dole. Dole trying to work her way through. She's able to get through one. Dole again, this time she turns it over. Trying to pass through is Grenier onside. She's onside. Steinauer's out of her goal. She gets a hand on it. And looks like Grenier tried to touch it by, and it'll go for a goal kick. But Steinhauer comes out of her goal there, doing a great job shutting it down. Just couldn't get past a sliding Steinhauer was Grenier, and it will be a goal kick. Headed on by Grenier, back and forth. Morin brought down. Now it's intercepted. Here's Gay now. Back into the middle. There's Olsen. Olsen trying to touch it over. Couldn't find Gaybrook. And there's Patsy. Over to Tremblay on the far side. Playing it up for Fortin. Fortin back to the middle for Lemieux. Some good passing amongst the back line as Quebec trying to find that run. And there comes that run from Tremblay. Playing it through. She's able to control it. Can't get it past Gaudette, though. Bien. She cuts inside the middle. 4 players around her. She's muscling her way in through. And finally shut down by Dole.
Oh, no, thanks. Too sweet for me.
I can't resist. We just got brought some nice fudge up here. Thank you very much to the organizers. They always do a great job here in PEI. The fans, Quebec fans, trying to get some chance going as played amongst the back line. Trying to force it forward, though. Tremblay was making a nice run on the left side. Couldn't find her. Handball will get called against Quebec, though. But Tremblay was making a nice run on the left side, and instead they try to force it down the middle, and that was blocked. Anderson Keene on the kick. Plays it quickly, touched over by Cowles. Gaudette. Olsen. Now it goes for Gaybrook. Back to Gaudette. Back for Olsen. Olsen's able to turn. She can't get it past Patry. This time, trying to work it through in the middle. Can't find McPhee up top now. And trying to clear it, though, as Quebec can do so, as Dole's there. Up for Cowles. Cowles is going to play it on the left side. A little bit too far ahead for Zemlak, though. And Quebec's going to come the other way. But some good passing there on that possession from Saskatchewan. Ball gets played a little bit too far. Vienne was just not ready to make that run yet. She was on her back foot. And she's going to straighten the hands of Steinauer. She's going to play it short to Anderson Keene. In for Gaudette. Nice ball in. Some great passing coming in. There's Dole. Trying to play it through. Couldn't find the hole, though, in this Quebec D. And that's been the issue for Saskatchewan. Some great passing. Just haven't been able to get past the D here. Here's another chance with Gabriel. Battery is there. Trying to clear it away, and they're able to do it this time. Falls to Gaudette. Gaudette gets tripped up. And Cloutier is going to get a talking to from the referee here. Dan Cloutier, calm down. That's about her, I think, her 3rd foul in the first half, so just a little bit too antsy right now is Cloutier. Comes Cowles on the kick. Brings it to the center of the area. Headed away by Fortin. Back in by Gaudette. Gaudette gets it back on her foot. Doesn't get a good touch on it, unfortunately. And it will roll out for a throw-in. Trying to work it down the line. Able to find the player. And there's Vienne. And gets a stripped from her. And here comes Cowles. She gets it. Loses off. Back and forth. Who can get control? And they're finally Quebec gets control. And they're going to play it back to their keeper. Again, not afraid. Great composure in that back line. Not afraid to pass it around even with the oncoming pressure. Gay's able to intercept. Trying to work it forward. Can't find McPhee. And all Quebec can do is clear. Falls to Anderson Keene. Back to Morin. Finally gets through. And there's a ton of space on the left side here. And Cloutier can't get to it, and Gaudette takes no chances, though, and she'll just hit it out for a throw-in, but some good pressure coming in on this near side from Quebec. So it looks like the near side from Quebec has got a lot of action on the far side for Saskatchewan. Right down, yeah. Back to Tremblay. Cloutier. Back inside again. And doesn't see anything. She'll bring it all the way back. Working through. There's Fortin. Nice touch with Garnier. Back to Fortin. Fortin with the shot. And there's the diving save from Steinhauer. Great passing play going up the field to West Quebec. As it started all the way back from Lemieux. A little 1-2 pass. Fortin, Garnier. And Fortin just tried to slide it hard on the ground, but Steinhauer is able to jump over to her left and make the nice diving save. But Fortin, in the middle of the field, the captain for this team, been very offensive so far and done very good, been a huge force. Touched over and goes on the far side, trying to work it through. As Fortin's still trying to find Grenier up top. She can't do so, and Morin will clear it away. Working her way through, and they're going to switch it over. Cloutier is making a run. She has space, and Saskatchewan defense is scrambling a little bit to keep up with all the white jerseys. It's just the quick passing. Saskatchewan is just kind of bunching their defense over. So when they're trying to force it through, Saskatchewan's been able to shut down. But when they're constantly switching it, doing some passing, Saskatchewan players seem to be losing their man, and it's opened some space for Quebec. Great turn there from Fortin. She'll flick inside the box. Grenier in, goes over her head. Far post run for Fortin. She gets a touch. Second touch. She slides it through. And her second goal of the game. It's Dominique Fortin. As the cross comes in and bounces over Grenier's head. And Fortin with that far post run. Nobody picked her up. She had enough time. She touched it and slid it past the keeper. No chance for Steinhauer. And it's 2-0 for Quebec. And it's going to be a substitution for Saskatchewan, trying to see if they can work their way back in the game here. It's coming in the game will be Kolchiski, and she'll replace number 18. That's Gaybrook. Still plenty of time, though. Still plenty of time for Saskatchewan. Just one goal, and that finds their way back in this game. So stay tuned if Saskatchewan can get one before the half. This next goal is very important, but we said this game is very open-ended, got a lot of pace to it, so not surprising to see some goals here. Passing it around in the back. Back to the top, there's Patchley. Patchley inside, the ball over for trying to find Tremblay, intercepted by Godet. There's Kolchiski. This is her first touch of the game. Trying to pass it back. She doesn't get a good foot on it, though. And Vienne will intercept. She's got some speed over on the left side. Trying to work it through. And a sliding challenge from Anderson Keene. Steinhauer, did she keep it in play? And she is able to. The referee wasn't too sure. They hesitated a second, but realized it wasn't a purposeful pass back there. So goalie was able to pick it up. Passing it through. There's Zemlak trying to pass it through for Cowles. Too far ahead for her, though. And Quebec will go the other way now. Here comes Cloutier. Cloutier with speed and space into the middle. There's the double goal score, and she's got confidence now. And it'll go straight to the keeper's hands. But after scoring 2 goals, you got to feel confident to shoot it from distance, and she did there. Brought down by Olsen. Trying to work it through on the right side. Can't work through. There's McPhee now. And it hit off the hand of McPhee, unfortunately. And it'll be a free kick for Quebec. Don't forget, don't go anywhere. We're going to have another game at 2 p.m. Atlantic time here. Big battle of the West. Alberta versus BC. That's going to be at 2 p.m. here at the UPEI field. Should be a great one, as both teams try to see if they can lead their group. Trying to pass it around the middle. Some dangerous pressure. Slipped there was Tremblay. Kolchiski almost made them pay, and she just couldn't get through as Patry was slipped, but got to her feet just in time. Cloutier. Looking for some space. She's able to bring it into the middle. There's Lemieux. Pass her through. Passes a little bit too strong for Fortin. There's Grenier, though. Anderson Keene's under some pressure. Pass over to Zemlak. And now Zemlak's able to clear. A little bit confusion who's going to clear it in the back there for this Prince Albert squad. Olsen touches over for Gay. Gay's going to send his one up. Tremblay is back. She's going to shield this one. This ball's just carrying. Said she touches this one. Might have been a better chance to take this one out for a goal kick, but instead she chose to play it there. And instead it's going to be a corner kick for the Saskatchewan team. Not too sure why she didn't shield that one out. She did have time, but maybe she felt like she was under some more pressure from the oncoming attacker there. Another corner kick. Here comes Olsen. This one's going near post, headed on, and oh, just missed that one was Kolcheski, and she just headed that one near post, but she made a nice near post run, tried to head it towards goal, just couldn't turn the head completely. But again, Saskatchewan looks to be trying to see if they can create that near post run. Labrec on the kick. But this one drops in the midfield battle there was Cowles. Cowles trying to get to it. She can't get to it, but she got brought down, and it's going to be a free kick going against Fortin. And she gets a warning as well from the referee. So Quebec's physicality might come back to bite them if the referee starts to break out some cards. But it'll be another free kick for Cowles. She has Zemlek on the overlap. True Signor, great ball in the box. And all Labrec can do is just get hands on that one. That one just was picking up speed, it looked like, as it got in the box. And Labrec just mistimed it and just safely hits it out of play, takes no chances. Those ones are difficult. Just trying to time your run out of your goal and catching it at the same time. A lot of corner kicks for Saskatchewan so far in this game, so it's not like they haven't had the chances. Olsen on the kick again near post. Kolcheski battling off two white jerseys there. Couldn't get to it though. And coming in with is Vienge. Man, she has speed. Look at her go. She was looking for the foul. Cowles with a little bit of a push on behind, but not called by the referee. And it hits off the foot of the attacker for Saskatchewan. It's going to be a free kick. Sorry, throw in for Quebec. Back down Cloutier, back to Tremblay. Trying to work in the middle, too far ahead for 410. And here comes the other way is Dole. Dole over to Gay on the far side. Trying to find Dole once again, intercepted. Coming the other way now is 410. Grenier is making the run. Is she onside? Great balling. Grenier gets pushed off the ball. And a signed challenge from Grenier. Climbs into Steinhauer. And what's going to happen here? And it looks like we're going to have an injury timeout here, but it looks like Grenier will get a yellow card for sliding into the goalie here. And really, that one could have gone either way there. As Grenier got shoved off the ball a little bit on her run, but she came and tried to get it, and Steinhauer came out. But the referee taking no chances, doesn't want the game to get out of control. It looks like he's going to start reaching into the book now for the fouls. Just a reminder, thank you for joining us here for the 2015 Sport Check Under 18 Soccer National Championships here in beautiful Charlottetown, PI. The winds started to get cloudy and the wind's starting to pick up. Unfortunately, didn't have that the first game. Now we're starting to see it here. And there's Grenier. She's able to get to her feet. The applause from the crowd. Seems to be struggling a little bit, though, to get to her feet. Having to be limped off the field. And that's not a good sign for the Quebec attacker. And she gets a yellow card as well, much to the dismay of the coach of Quebec. That's Cotin. Much to the dismay of the Quebec fans here is the yellow card. But again, that one could have really gone either way on the fouls there. And looks like it will be a substitution incoming just a moment. No one's there yet, though. So Quebec's going to play one man down right now until they can make their substitution. Player's getting ready, taking off the tracksuit, and the referee's not going to wait for that player. So Quebec's going to play one player down right now until they can get a sub on. Play will continue, though, with Cloutier. There's Lemieux and Fortin. Back to Patry. Ball in for Tremblay, just a little bit too far ahead of her, and goes for a throw. Under 6 minutes left to go here in this first half. 2-0 on 2 goals from Dominique Fortin is the difference from this team from St. Charles. They are the difference, and they're leading against this Prince Albert squad from Saskatchewan. As Anderson Keene puts it out of play for a throw-in. Taking a look for the substitute right now. Still not in the game right now. And looks like Saskatchewan's going to make a tactical switch on the field here. Switch some positions around. Try to see if they could get one goal before the half. One goal before the half would make all the difference and put themselves right back in the game as the ball will go out for a throw-in. Looks like the substitute's ready to come on for Quebec. So we'll be back to even strength in just a minute, as coming in a little bit too aggressively was Fortin. And it'll be a free kick. Saskatchewan forwards want to get this one played quickly. Saskatchewan, they just can't get it down the field. Not strong enough on the kicks, likely. And it falls right now to Kolchiski. She gets a strip from her. And coming the other way is Cloutier. She does a back move, slowing it down. Now looking for some space. Looks at the referee for a second for a foul. Nothing there. Olsen gets knocked down. And Tremblay gets called for the little bit of a push. And now we're going to have that substitution. Grenier is coming off. And it's going to be Picard. And Sophie Picard's coming in now for Quebec to fill in for that second striker role. Into the ball by Zemlak. She gets headed away back to Zemlak once again. She tries to put it in the area. It gets cleared off by Fortin. And this one bounced by. Vienne does a great job and is still hugging the line. I don't know how she kept that one in. Vienne's still going with it. And it finally gets cleared away by Morin, but I don't know how that ball just hugged the line there. Great touch there and just stayed in. Unbelievable. And cheering on the Diable is the Quebec parents here. As you have the corner kick from Vienne. Ball inside the box. This one's headed away, though, by Kolchiski. Gay is up there to put some pressure, and she's still battling her way through, and she's able to win it now. She's going to come in and carry it with speed. There's Tremblay able to shut her down. Gay didn't see her. Lebrec's going to slow this one down, pass it back to Patry in the center defense position. Deep ball. Trying to find Fortin. There's Dominique Fortin trying to get to it. Couldn't do so as Anderson Keene is able to clear it away. There's Patry once again slowing it down. She'll look like she's going to bring it all the way back to the keeper, and she will. Gay puts some pressure on, forcing her to kick it early, and she clears it away. Cloutier wins the header. Cowell's trying to get in. There's Kolchiski playing it back now. Anderson Keene. She'll play it up. Can't find Olsen up top. And here comes Quebec the other way with Cloutier. Trying to play down the middle, and Steinhauer will get to it just before Picard can come out to get it. Playing it is Dole. Dole dances away from one attacker. Now she's got to get through two. She couldn't get through two, but the ball bounces right to Zemlak. And Zemlak switched over and is now playing in the right defensive position now. Getting bodied off the ball, though, is Olsen. As Fortin gave it a little bit of an extra push, but yes, we see Godet and Zemlak switch position now in the defensive roles for Saskatchewan. Trying to see if Zemlak can shut down the oncoming attack coming on this near side of the field. Cowell's on the kick. Referee wants a little bit of a word with a couple players, so it's going to be retaken here. Looks like it's Fortin and Olsen, the two who just collided with one another, probably having a few words after that collision. Bounces right through. Who gets a foot to it, and no green jersey there as it gets cleared away. Picard back to her midfielder. Into the middle, there's Fortin. Fortin has Vienne's with some space. Vienne's beautiful ball. Vienne's one-on-one with the keeper. And Steinhauer comes out and makes a toe save. As a beautiful ball in for Fortin to Vienne's. And she just couldn't slide it past the diving keeper. Great job from Steinhauer. She's been busy. Now here comes Cowles the other way. Usually one attack goes one way, and here they come the other way. McPhee battling. And there's the foul. Much to the plus of the referee. as McPhee gets called for the push onto Patry. I'll take this one short. Playing it over to the far side. Trying to work it through. Gay gets a foot in there, and it'll go out for throwing. As we are now in injury time here in this first half action. 2-0 Quebec here at the Sport Check Under-18 National Championships. Brought to you by Bellline TV 1. Make sure you can send a tweet over at Canada Soccer EN or at Martin Ohms. Join the conversation. Let us know where you're watching the game for, who you're cheering for, as we have 1 minute, just a single minute of additional time. I would have thought there maybe have been 2 or 3, but just the 1 minute. Some great movement coming from the Quebec team. They're able to spread it out wide. Ballingen Gadet gets a foot in there, and she'll hit it out of play for throwing. But last-ditch effort here coming from Quebec, trying to see if they can increase their lead going into the half. Maybe a little bit of a dagger. This one gets played short. There's Fortin, plays it back to the corner. Back for Lemieux. Lemieux gets it stripped from her, and Lemieux trying to win the ball back. Collides with the Saskatchewan player, and Saskatchewan will get a free kick. Taken it quickly by Morin. Trying to find McPhee. Hits off of McPhee's hand, though, and it's going to be a handball going the other way. Short. There's Patry, and there is that final whistle at halftime. Going into the break will be Quebec 2 and Saskatchewan 0. We'll be having about a 10-minute break here, guys. Grab yourself a snack, grab yourself a drink, or for Saskatchewan, probably still breakfast. And join us back here in about 10 minutes. Thank you all for joining us. Hello and welcome back to the second half action here at the 2015 Sport Check Soccer National Championships here at the UPEI field in Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island. Thank you all for joining us here for the second half as Quebec, the Diable from St. Charles, from Quebec City, is leading 2-0 from goals from Dominique Fortin. 2 goals from her is the difference against Saskatchewan's Prince Albert Celtics. Celtics are in the green jerseys. They're going to be going from your right to your left. And the Diab are in the white jerseys going from your left to your right. They have that 2-0 advantage here as they're waiting for the referee to start this second half action. Reminder, playing 40 minutes here. This is Martin Ohms here as we're seeing just the substitutions at halftime. And coming into the game will be Lajoie. She replaces Cloutier. So Lajoie is into the game. And also in is Nicole Walker. Walker's in at the left defensive position for Saskatchewan. Those are the 2 switches. Everything else remains the same for these 2 teams as we kick off the second half action. There's Gadet with it, and she'll play it up on the right side, a little bit too aggressive. And we'll be resending all the way back with Tremblay. Plays it up. Lajoie, though, can't get a foot on it, and McPhee gets to it. Plays it up for Gay. Gay over to the right side, and it goes behind Olsen. Olsen's able to win it back, though, off of Tremblay. Trying to play it through. No green jerseys to help her, though. And settling down now is Fortin. She'll send it up for Dominique Fortin. The right side. Coming in with a good speed is Picard, who came in as the injury substitution for the injured Grenier, who we just saw had to be carried back to the dressing room, unfortunately. She couldn't put any weight on it. It had to be lifted, so it's not a good sign for those tuning in at home. Hopefully she'll be better as a high foot comes in there, and that's a yellow card coming in for Patsley. That was more like a karate kick, I would say. That one was a deserved yellow card, I would say, for Patsley on the high foot. And it'll be a Saskatchewan free kick. Remember, you could join the conversation. Send over a tweet at CanadaSoccerEN, at Martin Ohms. Love to hear from you guys, where you guys are watching the game from. Flicked on. Trying to get it through was player, and it gets knocked down with Swiston. And Swiston does enough to win a free kick. Swiston also into the game now. So check that. It's Swiston into the game, not Walker. Cowles, she's going to take this one, put in the box, cleared away, though, and send it down the field. There's Viens, though. We know she's got speed, and here she goes. Man, she can hustle. And a sliding challenge there from number 10. That's Zemlak. And Zemlak with a great challenge there. Was the last desperation move to break Viens, because she took a touch, and she took off. And that's what we've seen from her. Got to be able to shut her down. Taking their time before setting up for this corner kick. Goes far post, headed down, still in. And it looks like it hit off the face of the Quebec player, unfortunately. But it's cleared away, and she looks to be okay, though. Shook it off. Played it around in the back. There's Plourde. Plourde plays it back for her keeper, Lebrec, and she'll send it down the field. Over the head, though, of Dole. Dole's all the way back. She'll just watch this one go out of play for a throw. Once again, they can retake that. Just going to march down the throw. got to move up. So retake once again. Play slow down a little bit here. There you go. Able to try to find Cowles. Brought down now. Trying to work it through on the left side. Trying to get through. Vienna's almost made her way through, but Steinhauer does now have to play a much more aggressive game. As got to be shutting down those through balls. There's Walker. Plays it down the line. Touched in. Can't control his Pouliot. Slowing it down. McPhee trying to find Walker. Can't get to it and bring all the way back for Lebrec. So back off to Pouliot. Back into the middle. That's in. There's Fortin. She's trying to switch it over. There's Lajoie. Lajoie tried to dance around one. Touched a little bit too far, and Zemlak will clear it away. Looks like Zemlak has come into the central defensive position. She was out on the outside in the first half, and Dole is back on the right D. So a lot of tactical switches for Saskatchewan. Down 2, trying to find their way back in this game. Reminder, at 2 p.m., next game will be Alberta versus BC. Alberta coming in with a tie and BC with a loss against Manitoba. Both those two teams desperate for a victory. So it should be an exciting one coming up at 2 p.m. Atlantic time. Dole on the throw. Touched in down the line, blocked by Tremblay. They're able to keep it in, though, is Quebec, but it falls straight to Swiston, and it bounces off her hand. And it'll go for a free kick. A couple unfortunate bounces for Saskatchewan. Working our way through, trying to get it in the middle. There it falls to McPhee. McPhee one-on-one. And she'll take a shot on her left foot. Doesn't get a good foot on that, and straight to the hands of Lebrec. But McPhee somehow found herself with the ball. Might have wanted to take the player on one-on-one. Try to challenge her, try to get it through. But tries to take a shot and couldn't get it through. Playing out wide. A little bit hard for Patry and goes out of play for a throw-in. So great pressure from the attackers from Prince Albert, forcing a deep throw-in. As Lebrec was put under some pressure there from our own defenders. Throw down the line. Goes over the head of Gay. There is Zolchinski. She's able to keep it in. Kolchinski with the ball inside the box, and Lebrec was able to get to it. Great work there from Kolchinski and Gay. Able to try and get it going, but Lebrec is there in goal, and here's Viens. Yes, dancing with that ball. She's going to work, and here comes her pace. Slides over into the middle. There's Fortin. Over to the left side. Can they get the finish? And it finds the back of the net. And I think that's Picard. And Sophie Picard will get the goal for Quebec, and they increase their lead, and it's 3-0 here. Some great passing in front of the net. Gets finished off. And 3-0 is now the score line. Vienna's with her pace, slid it over to the middle for patience, composure right there. Normally you take a shot in position, just saw Picard to our left, and Picard just slotted it past the diving Steinhauer. No chance for her in that, unfortunately. And that increases that lead once again. Here's Walker. Down in. Let's see how both teams respond now. Saskatchewan really needs a goal now here. Bring it into the middle. Lemieux try to work it through. Back to Lemieux once again. She's going to work on the right side. There's Viens. A little back heel once again. The confidence brewing from those forwards right now from Quebec is outstanding, and who can blame them? Lemieux gets it blocked by the referee, but it goes right back, though, for Pouliot. Pouliot can't keep it in play, though. And it bounces off her foot, and it's going to be a throw-in. Robbie Picard's first goal of the tournament. Down the line, there's McPhee. She brings it on her foot, trying to turn. And referee disagrees with his assistant, so referee says Saskatchewan ball. Trying to find Olsen, finds Swiston instead. Fortin, down to the middle, finds the other Fortin. ball is too far, though, ahead for Viennes, and it'll go out for a goal kick. Wind's really starting to pick up now, and it's going against Saskatchewan now. The wind's changed direction, and it's going towards the goal of Saskatchewan, so keep an eye on that. So you might see some of the kicks that I hear from Steinhauer might be going against her. Trying to work her through. Saskatchewan player goes down. Foul goes against, and Picard's just sticking the hands and saying, what? Trying to get the ball to settle down again. The wind's just pulling this one backwards. You can see she can't even settle the ball right now. So the wind keeps pulling it back. Starting to really pick up here this morning here in PI. Almost afternoon. It is afternoon now? Check that. Thank you. Had it on by Morin. She puts it back into pressure. There's Patry, and Patry will be able to clear it away. Back and forth, Morin. She heads it over to the far side. There's Tremblay. She sends the ball, can't find Viennes up top. Back goes for Patry, down the left side. Tremblay. Can't see anything back for Patry. She dances around, able to put it through two green jerseys and put it back. Quebec put on a clink right now with the passing, but can't find Picard up top. They're able to recover it, though. Back inside the middle, sliding play there from Kyle is able to block the through ball. Lajoie. She dances away and plays it back. There's Patry. Patry's all the way up there. Center defender gets brought down, and she's able to win a free kick. As Patry went all the way up the field, Lemieux dropped back, cover for her. But Patry does a great job. She wins a free kick. There's 29 minutes left to go here in the second half. Quebec's leading 3-0 here in Group A action. All three other teams in this group most likely watching Ontario, Nova Scotia, and New Brunswick. Quebec, definitely a team that could challenge for that gold medal game. Here comes a free kick. Brought in right into the middle of the box. Had it up by Viennes. Had it on again. Far post. One Quebec player wide open. And Lajoie got a head on it. Couldn't get a strong header and go straight to the hands of Steinhauer. But Saskatchewan defense got to be wondering, how are those white jerseys constantly getting open inside the box? And right there, a wide open header, just fortunate no power as Gay couldn't control it. She's able to win it back, though, and here she comes. She has pace herself. Ball in on the right side. Trying to fall in. Great ball in for Kolchinski. She's able to get to it. She's trying to work her way through. She bumps off of Tremblay, and that's going to be called. A little bit of interference there, says the referee. So it's going to be a free kick for Quebec as Kolchinski went a little bit. Give a little shove when they were running after it. Bounces in midfield, heads away by Cows. Trying to work it through, still bouncing in there. Who's going to finally bring it down? And a little bit of a propel, we like to say. Jumping off the shoulders, there was a Saskatchewan player. And it's going to be a free kick. So we're going to have a substitution. Coming off will be Pouliot, and coming back in be Ouellette. Ouellette below, coming in on the right defensive position. So Ouellette below will come into the game. Into the right defensive position. Here she comes. And play will continue in just a minute. Plays it quickly down there. Plourde. Into the newly introduced Ouellette. Ouellette's going to carry down. Plays the ball down the line. Passes a little bit just behind 410. She stretched, couldn't get to it. As Zemlek has it. Working her way up now is Dole. She gets a strip from her. Play will continue with Viennes. And referee said that one went out of bounds. Quebec crowd disagreeing with that one. That one was close. As play will continue, Saskatchewan keeps it in. No, according to the assistant referee. So it's both teams just trying to inch that line. Can't seem to do so. Down the line, able to find Viennes. Touch over, there's Fortin. She gets taken off from Dole, so Dole switched side now with Walker. So Walker's now on the far right side, and Dole's now on the left defensive position. And you can see her job, shut down the speedy Viennes. Up for Viennes. She's holding in the corner, just trying to body off. She's going to get some help here from Cowles. She's still able to. How does she get out of that? Puts it inside the box. Picard. Back for Lemieux. Lemieux trying to switch it over. She can't do so. Gay gets a foot in here, and Saskatchewan has a good opportunity to go with a counter. Ball up, goes in behind Kolchinski, though, and will go straight to the keeper. Breck going to take her time, and she's able to pick it up. She'll play it out short, and here's Plurd. Up to Ouellette. Ouellette down the line. Again, just in front of Fortin, though. Dole can't control it, and the ball goes up a little bit too hard, though. By Belange. Sorry, check that. Lemieux. Back for Steinauer and goal. Played over, trying to switch over right side. Doesn't get a good foot on it. And Picard almost made them pay, but she took a little slip on the turf. Walker hits it high in the air. Gains some help from Swiston. There's Kolchinski. Down up for Gay. Can't find her. Ball goes behind her, though, and Quebec's going to quickly come the other way. Trying to go. Both teams just passing back and forth. Can't seem to get control. McPhee gets a strip from her. And now Quebec has a chance to go the other way. Here's Fortin. Has two players with her. There's Viennes. Is she onside? And no, she isn't, according to the assistant. Well, good move by Fortin, trying to create some space for Viennes. Able to create her some space, but her run was just a little split second too early, and it's going to be offside. It looks like we're going to have a substitution incoming for Saskatchewan. Just going to wait for the next possible opportunity. Gates gets played. Lajoie hits it back in. Over the right side, there's Tremblay. Tremblay coming in. Plays the ball down the left side. Picard. She's taking her time, wait for the overlap. Great overlap run. Ball inside the box. No white jersey there, though. It'll go straight to the hands of Steinauer. Plays it deep down. Bounces over Olsen. Gay is able to get to it. She's able to bring it down. She dances by one attacker. She's going to use her speed now coming down the wing. Doesn't have some help, though. She unfortunately trips over the ball. That's what happens when you have so much pace. She overran that ball as the substitution will come. And it's going to be Gay, the striker. She's going to come off, and Taylor Hendren is going to come in now. So Hendren comes in for Gay, so we have a new striker for Saskatchewan. Maybe that little bench spark for this Prince Albert squad. Have to wait for the referee's whistle, so play will continue now. Throw gets taken again. Lajoie gets brought down. Play continues, though. There's Tremblay. She works her way through one attacker, and here comes Olsen. Olsen up for the newly introduced Hendren. Hendren. She's able to battle off one player, able to work her way around two. Trying to pass it, though, but it was off balance. And Quebec's able to get it now, and they're going to try and come the other way. Fortin. McPhee does a great job coming back. Shuts down the run temporarily, but here comes Ouellette the other way. Ouellette with the through ball, but too strong for Viennes. Quebec constantly trying to find Viennes up top, and who can blame them? She has speed and trying to work her way, and she's getting some space, but that one was just a little bit too much. Ball gets played, trying to find Hendren. There's Hendren now. Hendren touches it by, trying to find McPhee. McPhee can't get to it as it's knocked away by Plurd. And it'll go well for a throw-in for Quebec. Ouellette on the throw. Down the line. Fortin's going to wait for space. Try to work it down the line, but just a little bit too hard for her. Here comes Olsen. Stripped from her. Challenge there from Olsen. Couldn't shut down the run here from Fortin. Ball inside the box. Headed away by Morin. La Joie is back. She has Tremblay. Back to her midfielder. Ball inside the middle of the area. And it's offside, says the referees. The run was, again, just a split second too early. But constantly making runs is that Quebec attacker. Free kick gets taken by Steinhauer, goes into the middle, bounced around. Olsen tried to drop it. Now there's Swiston. She has to forcefully play it back, and finally Moran is able to clear it away. A little bit hard there. Coming in was Walker, and now will get called. So free kick goes for Quebec in their own area. And looks like they're going to make a substitution as well as Saskatchewan. Quebec's not going to let that happen. They're going to play this one quickly. Ball in from Patry. Headed away by Zemlak. Fortin, though, trips up a little bit and falls for Lemieux. Deployed. Back in the middle. Lemieux trying to work her way in through. Can't get past Cowles, though. Gonna go back for Zemlak. Sliding challenge. Goes over the left side. Picard trying to keep it in. She does enough. She has speed, and she's able to get to it. Back in. Little 1-2. Trying to find Picard once again. And taking no chances there is Walker, and she'll head out of play for a throw in deep in the area. Just under 20 minutes left to go in the second half. Quebec's leading 2-0 as we're going to see those substitutions come in for both teams. Coming out of the game, Kolczynski, she's going to come out. Coming into the game, Anderson Keene once again. She played strong in that defensive role. And waiting for the Quebec substitution. That'll be Dominique Fortin. She'll be coming off, and it'll be Bélanger coming in. So the double goal scorer coming off the field right now. Got to save some legs. Got a long tournament ahead of them, so don't want to be tiring out the whole team right now. Here comes Bélanger. She's going to fill in the central midfield. Put some fresh legs in there. See if they can put one more in. Touched it back, and there is Bélanger. She just came in the game. She'll touch it in the middle. There's Fortin. Fortin trying to switch it over the right side. Ouellette's got a long way to go, and can't keep it in, but it's going to be a throw-in, and that's right on the corner. As Fortin tried to switch it, just kept curling away from them. That wind just taking that ball more and more down the field, and Ouellette just couldn't get to it. Dangerous throw in here. Trying to work her way, trying to find Hendren. And a good shield by Dole, and she'll be able to shield away. And she throws it away right quickly to her keeper. No time to waste here. Saskatchewan not liking that side of the field. Switch the play over. Steinhauer's going to try and play quickly. Down the middle. Gets it intercepted. Plays up. Viennes can't get to it. There's Lemieux. Back to Fortin. Nice move there from Patry. Able to get through one. She gets run. She gets knocked down. She's looking for a call. Not getting one. But a great run from the central defenseman. And another substitution coming from Saskatchewan. Swiston's coming off. And Gaybrook, who we saw in the first half, she's going to come back onto the field. So there is the new attacker. McPhee will drop back into central midfield, and Gaybrook will fall up onto the striker position for this Prince Albert squad. Foot in there, no by Cowles. No, says the referee. Got to agree with him as the ball gets cleared away. Great up there was Morin. Brought down by Olsen. Olsen down the right side. Here comes Dole. Dole in for Hendren. Cowles, low 1-2, trying to work away past, but Ouellette is there, and she'll shut down the attack for now and play down the line. Can they keep it in? Lemieux does it good enough. She keeps it in. Lemieux still dancing on the line, still in play, and here comes Hendren. Work in the middle. There's Lajoie. She'll play down the right side of Lemieux. She puts it through, puts it right through the legs of Dolan. Play continues. Nice little touch, Vance, and she's offside. And you see the head just go back. She passed and just knew right away. Like some great passing up top from Quebec was they were working their way down the field. Balls against her, goes up on top, and here comes the attacker from Gaybrook. She holds in the corner. Gaybrook still working with it, gets a strip from her though by Patrice, who's now got the captain's armband and will go fourth row. Foot in there, blocked, and it'll be a green throw, and still hits it off the foot of Lemieux. And here comes another Quebec substitution. That's going to be the striker. Yes, great job, great game from her. Been an absolute threat. She's going to come off the field and be Sevigny. Sevigny is going to come in for the attacker and work with Picard up top. But a huge applause coming from the parents here. She's done a great job up top. Waiting for the new player, Sevigny, to come on the field. And here comes Hendren on the throw. Does it down the line, blocked. Back for Hendren once again. Trying to play down the line, blocked once again. Quebec trying to clear it away. Just pass goes a little bit too hard for Sevigny there. Now go again. Saskatchewan trying to take this one quickly. If they can get one in here, everything's still possible. Hendren. Cutting in now is Gaybrook. She plays a ball in, though. Just gets too much behind it. And LeBrec's going to keep this one in play. And the assistant referee said it actually went out. So it's going to be a goal kick instead. I was going to say, as a goalkeeper, you're winning by a few. Let that one go out. Kill a few seconds there while you're going to go chase the ball. This ball gets sent deep. And that's just going to carry all the way down. Will it be a throw-in or a goal kick? That's the question now. And it's going to be a throw, deep throw now. Downline Dole. Anderson Keene trying to play back. Couldn't do so, and Quebec's able to intercept. Back for Tremblay. Tremblay under some pressure from McPhee. She's able to bring it down the middle, and here's Plourde. Great passing in the back line. Able to find the right side of Sevigny. She's coming down the right side. Touch in. Lemieux's trying to get so she gets stopped. And back one quick pass. Trying to find Hendren. Can't do so. And it goes all the way back for Quebec's D. And they're taking no chances. Sending it down the field. Morin. She heads it away. 3 white jerseys in midfield, though, are there ready for the ball. Lajoie into the middle. There's Ouellette. She's now in central mid, and Sevigny is now on the right defensive position. A little bit of switches from both teams tactical-wise. Ball gets played. Long run coming in here from Tremblay. Try playing the blocks, but that gets blocked, and it's going to be a corner kick. 12 minutes left to go here for both teams. Reminder at 2 p.m. BC versus Alberta in a very tough game in here in the under-18 Women's National Championship action. Here on Battleline TV 1. Had it on, flicked on by their own defender. That was dangerous, and that's going to go for another corner kick. Looks like McPhee got ahead on that one. She flicked it backwards, and corner kick the other way. Referee telling the Quebec players speed up a little bit here. No one's really run over for the ball. And Sevigny is now running up for her. She's wondering, she doesn't take corners. So got to wait for another player. There's Picard now. Sevigny on the short. Here she is. Trying to cut inside, but red completely there was the Saskatchewan defense, and here they come with Cows the other way. Cows trying to send this one up, blocked. It goes over on the right side. There's Anderson Keene working her way on the right side, puts it into the middle. Nobody's there, though, and Sévigné will be able to clear it away. Lajoie, who's now up on attacking. Picard has a couple options on the switch. They are going to switch it over. Great run in from this Quebec team. Try to cut inside. Down the middle. Can they get a shot away? And Lajoie is able to get a shot, but they not strong on the left foot there, and that's just going to curl wide and won't trouble the keeper. But some good passing is Quebec still trying to see if they can add one more to their goal total here, and Saskatchewan still desperately trying to get it away and see if they could get one for themselves. Gaybrook got some great pressure there, able to strip the player of the ball, and the second foot in there, and it's going to be a green throw, and they're ready to make another substitution, but they don't even want to do so here. They're on a rush. Quebec though got the ball. Now they're going to slow the play down once again. They've done a very good job controlling this pace of the second half. This pace of the second half just really gone much slower and down since the third goal. Passing around in the middle. Nice little run coming through. Can they get to it, though? Zemlak is all the way there. She's probably just going to shield this one, and she does. She'll just shield away the oncoming attacker, and it's going to be a goal kick, and it looks like we're going to have another substitution come from Saskatchewan. That'll be Morrison. Morrison for Dole. So Morrison's going to find herself into the game now. She's going to go into right D. Knowing the Saskatchewan team with the many switches they make, we might see her in a couple more positions by the end of this game. Touched him, blocked. Still working there is Olsen. Plays it back for Zemlak. Back to the middle. Steinauer's under some pressure. She's going to have to switch it over, and she does. There's Morrison now. Morrison back into the middle. Cal's up for Olsen. And she has some space. Try to get through ball, and a great foot in there from the D's. Able to block that through ball, and they're going to try and go the other way now. Still working around midfield. They don't like anything up there. They're going to play it all the way back. Still passing around amongst the back line. Just Gaybrook on the pressure. She's the only one up there. It's a great switch, great control from Sévigné over on this right side. Back to the D, and they're going to play it up. Try to work her way through. There comes the passes, and they finally got it going forward. But the pass too strong for 410, but Picard's putting Morrison under some pressure. She's able to block her once. Still trying to take her off the ball, but she couldn't do so, and she's able to get it back up for Anderson Keene. Now she gets it stripped right away, though. Back into the middle. There's Lajoie. She's able to turn. Still with it. Try to pass it off. Couldn't do so. And that one falls to Mill. No jersey there. And again, starting to get a little bit antsy here, both teams. There's just a huge gap in the midfield right now. Saskatchewan's so far back, and so is the Quebec D, and just the midfield. There's a huge gap where the ball is between the two defensive pairs for both sides. Ball gets through on the far side. Too strong, though, for Tremblay, and it's going to go for a throw-in for Morrison. Played around the back. Pass just goes under the foot, but just enough for Roulette to come all the way back and help her defender up and keep this one in play. Play in the middle. Bounces off of 410's foot. There's McPhee now. See if she could get forward for this Celtics team. Olsen trying to work her way through. She didn't do so the first time. She has McPhee now. She found her. McPhee trying to switch it over. And red completely, though, was Petrie. And she's going to come with speed. She comes all the way now. Ball in on the left side. She onside. She is, but still just too far ahead of her. The ball just carried. But what a run from the back line. Constantly. Patrick just gets that ball, read the play, and she just took the ball maybe about 30 yards down the field. Tried to play a ball on the left side, just ball went away, though, for that goal kick. Here's Morrison on the far side. Quebec player takes it off as a throw, and we're in the final 5 minutes here. As thrown will have to be retaken here. There's 2 balls on the field. Again, the pace this game was really high at the beginning. As the game's gone on, you can maybe start to see some of those tired legs out there, and they're more prone to more mistakes we're seeing right now than we were seeing in the first half. McPhee is able to get the shield played down the right side, trying to play it in the middle. Hendren's trying to get to it. She's got to dance around. LeBrecq does a great job. Great shielding away by her central D. Letting LeBrecq come out and grab that. Play down short. Patrick in the middle. 4-10 though. Bounces off her foot, and here comes some pressure over from Saskatchewan, but they can't get service to that lead striker. There's Zemlak with the foot. Touch back by Gaybrook. Back to McPhee. Trying to find Gaybrook. Can't find her. Let's see if Olsen can now. Olsen with it. She finds her way to McPhee. McPhee trying to split the D. Couldn't do so there. Falls back to her. Still trying to force her way through. But that Quebec defense is just not breaking. And now here they come the other way. LaJoie with it. She has it on the right corner. Trying to work it through. Collision as Zemlak gets a foot in there and kicks that one out of play for a throw. And you just see by the way she got up. Starting to feel it a little bit. Plays it in the back. Bring it into the middle now, Sevigny. 4-10. Ball over the left side of Tremblay. Trying to control it. Bounces off her foot, though. And that's just going to roll again. You're going to see that wind. Just one little simple touch and the ball just carries down the field. That wind's really starting to take it. Throw from Morrison. A little bit of a push on the back from one of the green players there. When they try to head it, says the referee, so it's going to be a free kick for Quebec. This one's going to fall right in the middle. This could be dangerous, but Steinhauer is out of her goal, and she gets great hands on that one. Great ball into the box. This one's going to be taken quickly. Headed on by Gaybrook. Coming with speed on the right side is number 5. That's Cadet. She couldn't get to it, and it's going to go for a throw. Check that number 6. That's Erickson. Quebec's able to get control, and they're in the back line. They're going to send this one down the field. There's Morin. Can't get her through in the air past Morin. She's been able to hit any single ball that's got to her. Still, both teams battling for control. A little bit of a collision, and it's going to go for a free kick in Saskatchewan's way. Tremblay, too aggressive, coming in on that challenge, says the ref. So it falls right into the middle of the box. Nobody's there, and that gets cleared away, and that's going to go over on the left side. And they can have a chance to go on the counter, but they're just going to take their time, wait for their team to catch up and move up the field, and they're going to play it all the way back to their keeper. She's going to wait for the ball and send that down the field. Brought down by Picard. One-on-one with Morrison, trying to see if she can work her way past her. She is able to. Still going with it. Advantage, says the referee. And shot there, just couldn't get a good foot on that, and straight to the keeper's hands. The referee played advantage, just looks like everyone kind of froze for a second, expecting the call. And play continued. Down on the left side, touched in. And Quebec, this is what they like to do. They've done this all game long. Don't like anything up top. Play it all the way back. Reset themselves and look for some options. Picard with a great touch there. She's going to try and switch it over. She's able to find her player. Touched it in the middle. Still trying to go. Zemlak gets brought down, and that's going to be a foul against Quebec. Coach McPhee's telling the Saskatchewan ladies, pick it up a little bit. You still have some time. Try to get one in before the break. As the ball from Zemlak goes to the right side, there's Morrison. She'll touch it in through on the right side, trying to break it through. Can't seem to find her attacker again. The service and the final third just haven't been able to break free of that Quebec D. And the player gets brought down. Play continues, says the referee. Here comes the ball inside the box. There, it gets cleared away by Fortin. Olsen still bound with Lemieux. Goes over to the far side. Check that Ouellette. And Ouellette will hit it out for throwing. Walker going to take this one quickly. She's able to get down the line. Hits off the player, hits off the Quebec player. But not according to the referee, though, and it's going to be a throw-in for Quebec. We're still working it through on the corner. We're in the dying moments here of this second half. Quebec 3-0 goals from Picard and 2 from Dominique Fortin. The difference here at the Under-18 Sport Check National Championships here on Bellline TV 1. As they're going to try and switch it over. Picard over to the left side. Might be too far for Trombley. She's got to make a long round, and she just couldn't get to it. Got to it just a split second too late, and it's going to be a throw-in as we're in injury time now. Reminder at 2 p.m., Alberta versus BC, and it's really a do-or-die game for both those teams from their results from yesterday, and unexpected results for both teams. So we'll see who can rebound on that game, and that'll be at 2 p.m. Atlantic time here on Bellline TV 1 at the UPEI field. Zemlak on the kick. Flicked on by McPhee. Cleared away, though. This Quebec backline, I haven't seen really anything get through them so far this game. They've been stellar. Second chance blocked. Zemlak has to come all the way back now. She played all the way back from Morrison. Morrison on the far side now. Trying to play through. Trying to work away. Couldn't do so, and here comes Quebec the other way now. Just going to settle the play down, let the play die down, and they're going to bring it all the way back. The back's going to play a nice ball over the right side. Brought down, flicked on, just bounces over attacker's foot. And now Zemlak's going to clear it. She gets knocked down once again. And going into the book now is the referee. And Lajoie goes into not too happy with that one. And Lajoie goes into the book now too. That's 3 yellow cards for this Quebec team. As Zemlak got brought down. It's pretty much a carbon copy of the previous foul by Lajoie, so not really any surprise they go in the book and wait for the whistle here as the ref will ask for this kick to be retaken. Walker's going to play this one short to Zemlak. She's going to try and work her way through on the left side. Can't do so. She brings down, so now they play it the other way. And now Quebec fans wondering where's the card the other way. Not going to get one this time. Trying to play it back. Some good pressure coming in here from Hendren. Hendren's working with it. She's able to kick it backwards, but Quebec D is still there. And they're going to play it back to the keeper. And Gabriel almost got to that one as LeBrecq didn't get a good foot on that. Still holds into the corner, though, by Quebec. And now it's finally played to the keeper. And there is the final whistle here in PEI as Quebec will advance to 1 win, 1 draw with a 3-0 victory over Saskatchewan's Prince Albert Celtics. Great game here from both teams. Celtics, that was our first game of the season of this tournament. Check that, and plenty of time to go, so make sure you guys don't go anywhere. We'll be back at 2 p.m. though. Alberta versus BC. It's been Martin Ohms here giving you that play-by-play between these two teams. Make sure you guys don't go anywhere and tune into some Group B action this afternoon. Thank you all for joining us.